let's start by rolling the shoulders. So I'm going to deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth. Big circles all the way around. Really move through your shoulders as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. Okay, opposite direction. Really focus on moving through those joints as much as possible. Three, 2, 1. Drop the head. Big circle all the way around. Get to front, change direction, bring it back. All the way around. And all the way back. We're going one way direction. From there, hands on the hips, feet shoulder apart. I'm going to move to our hips again, all the way around, all the way back. Really moving through our hips. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring the feet together, bend the knees, keeping our back straight. Again, little circles around and back. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And then last one out onto the toes here. Circle around the ankle and bring it back to the opposite way. So just loosening out our joints here before we move into working into our muscles. Making sure it's enough. Nice and mobile. Four, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to the opposite side and around and back. Keep rolling all the way around and all the way back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's start by bringing our shoulders up to, or sorry, our hands up to shoulder height. We're going to pin our shoulder blades back and down, and we're just going to do little circles with our fingertips. Keeping your shoulders down, just moving through our shoulder joint. If you find your shoulder blades are rising, make smaller circles. Okay, change direction. Even going all the way around. 3, 2, 1. You're going to flutter them up and down, pulse them up and down. Again, keep your shoulder blades pinned down the whole time. Little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're going to hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Shake it out. Okay. I'm going to bring them back up now. You're going to rotate one arm or both arms all the way towards the ceiling. So your thumbs are facing back of the room, shoulders are rotated, and we're going to rotate. So our thumbs are back facing the ceiling the opposite way. So rotate the whole way around, down back, all the way through your shoulder. Get as much movement as you can. All the way around. And all the way back. Make sure we're breathing through each one. Four, three, two, and one. Shake down for a minute. Now we're going to bring them, both rotate them, but in the opposite direction. So we rotate, hands face ceiling. This one staying the same direction, and now we're going to rotate them the opposite way. It's going to go rotation into our shoulders here. The other coordination by having to do them the opposite direction. Really focus on getting as far around as you can each way with these. Four, three, two, and one. Get it down, shake it out. We're going to bring one arm across body, hook in. Just make sure we're not on our elbows, so either side of the elbow. Pull in close to your body, just stretch out the back of the shoulder. From now, if you can bring it a little bit closer towards you, do. If you can't, don't worry, stay where you are. Don't force it. And let it go in 3, 2, 1. Swap it over. Opposite side, let's pull in. Again, just as close as you can. Feel a light stretch. We don't want to force anything here. And again, if you can, don't worry if you can't. Four, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Shake it out. Okay. We're going to bring our arms out in front of us. So again, roll our shoulders back and down. We're going to pull our shoulder blades back and forward. So we'll pull them, touch them together at the back and forward. Touch them together at the back and forward. Try not to bend our arms here. Trying to make those shoulder blades touch at the back. Bring them forward. Squeeze and forward. Squeeze and forward. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it out. Going to bring the hands up above our head. So again, I was going to show you here. We're going to pull our shoulder blades down as much as we can and pop them up. Pull them down and pop them up. As well as we can. Bring it back up. Keep moving all the way down and back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it out. We're going to come back to the first one. So pulling our shoulder blades back together. We're going to go in 3. Off you go. Pull back, squeeze, pull back, squeeze. Far back to and squeeze and squeeze for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it out. Again, once more, we're going to go up overhead, slightly harder one. And go up, pull our shoulder blades down, push back up, pull the shoulder blades down, push back up. down if you can, push back up. And we're going to do that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it out. Okay. From there, let's bring one arm over the back of the head. Push back, push down, keeping your head up, just down as far as you can. I'm just going to hold it there for a few seconds. Now, if you can, what we're going to do is bring our other hand around, pull them together to hold hands. So don't worry if you cannot reach, just push your hands towards each other to do so. Again, with these, you might find one side's easier than the other, one side's harder than the other, don't worry. Hold and keep breathing. Okay, let it go. Let's bring the opposite hand around. First, we're just going to push down the elbow, keep the head up, hold it there for a second. And then we come around. And again, let's see if you can hold hands at the back. You might find you can do it on one side, you can't on the other. It's easier on one side than the other. This is actually easier side for me to do. And I'm going to hold for 4, 3, 2, and let it go. Okay. We're going to bring it down to the mat. We're coming down to a box position here. So we want to make sure that we have a straight line from our knee to our hip and our shoulder to our wrist. So we're not sitting back like that or forward or over. From there, let's drop the head, tuck the hips, push your back up towards the ceiling, and come all the way back and look up. Right, imagine there's a string in the center of your back, pulling the whole way up. And come back down again. For 4, 3, 2, one more. Okay, from there, let's take one hand, we're going to reach it through as far as you can, come down onto the shoulder if you can, and just lean down onto it, and then your other hand, you can walk it forward if you feel comfortable, do so, or keep it bent. We're just going to sit here into this. I'm going to sit there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. If your hands walked out, walk back in, step up, lift up the other side, rotate around, and bring the whole way through. Same thing as before. Bring your ear to the ground if you can, and also walk that other hand out. Only feels comfortable to do so. Keep holding, keep breathing. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it in and back up. Okay. From there now, we're going to make sure we're not nice and square. Pull your core in, so nice tight belly. Pull your belly button through to your spine, and we'll lift one leg up to the side and back. So exhale up, inhale lower. With this, we want to make sure that we're not rotating our hip up the whole way. We're not going like this. Go up as high as we can while keeping our core nice and tight. for each one. These are called fire hydrants, and I'll let you guess why, if you don't already know. Four, three, two, and one. Let's swap to the other side. Then keep yourself nice and tight. Go up as high as you can. Keeping your core tight so we don't rotate upwards. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Four, three, two, and one. Let's go back to our first leg. We're going to do second set of these again. Let's keep our core really tight and lift up and around. Already going up as high as you can without rotation. Four, three, two, and one. Again, let's swap to the other side. So we're going to lift up. Keeping our body really square, keeping our core really tight. For four, three, two, and one. Lower down. Okay, let's step one foot back. Okay, I'm going onto the toe, and I'm just going to lean back and forward on the toe. To open up our calf muscles, slow back, slow forward. Four, three, two, and one. We're over to the opposite side. Lift back. Again, we're just rocking back, rocking forward. Just forward and back. Lightly. For four, three, two, and one. From there, bring that back in. We're going to extend out the first foot again. Let's keep our core nice and tight. We're going to reach our toe up as far as we can without swinging ourselves around to do so. So we're keeping our body square in the same position, and we're just bringing our toe up as far as you can. Four, three, two, one. Stop to the opposite side. Comes out and around. For four, three, two, And one. Go back in. Drop knee. Let's just sit back onto our heels. Pull our hands forward. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can grip into the mat. Walk our hands over to one side. Bring it back to center. And walk over to the other side. And bring it back to center. So let's come back up to the box position. Let's bring our elbows to the floor. Right, now we're going to lift our hands up. And we're actually sit back. Put your hands together, sit back onto your heels as much as you can. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can walk your elbows away. Just drop them down. Stretching it back of the shoulders. From there, we're going to come up, we're going to rock up over and back down. Just as much as comfortable for you. Don't force it in any positions that hurt. Down and up. Four, three, two, and one. Bring it up. Back up to that box position. We're going to flip over, sit down onto our bum. So we're going to sit in a straddle position. So what we want to do is just, if your toes are falling in, you need to bring your legs in closer together. So if you can keep them up, stay in that position. And from there, we're just going to walk our hands down, fold over, and just bring ourselves as low as we can, as low as our hips will allow. Remember, if you are finding you go into this position, your toes fall in, bring your legs in a little bit more. And let your body go heavy. Walk your hands out further if you can. Don't worry if you can't. From there, let's walk our hands over to one leg. We're just reaching down as low the leg as we can. If you can grab your foot, great. If you can't, don't worry. Again, we don't be bending our knees here. We're just getting a nice stretch down our leg. But also, you might get one down your side. Just sit to where it's comfortable. If you feel like after a few breaths, you can go a little bit lower, do. Go a little bit further, do. If you can't, don't worry. And inhale, exhale, let's walk it back to the middle. Then we're going to walk it over to the opposite side. Again, just as far down the leg as you can. You might find one side tighter than the other as well, don't worry. Remember, inhale, exhale, if you can go a little bit lower, do. If you can't, don't worry. For 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center again to see if you can go a little bit lower than you could before. Don't worry if not. And I'm going to slowly walk it back up. Let's bring the feet together, so the feet to touch. Put your hands around your feet, and we're just going to butterfly your hips a little bit, move them a bit. Keeping yourself up tall, shoulders back and down. And we're going to do this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold them there. Again, we're going to inhale, exhale, pull yourself down towards your feet, dropping your head. Again, just so it's comfortable for you. Don't force anything. Again, we're going to stretch in the inside of our hips here. Inhale, exhale, come a little bit. Cross the legs. And we're going to put our one hand on our opposite knee. Put that hand behind your back. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, just twist over the back shoulder, looking over the back shoulder. If you can, walk a little bit further. Inhale, exhale, bring it back around. We're going to pop to the opposite side, so hand on the shoulder, inhale, exhale, twist over, looking over the back shoulder. And if you can, walk a little bit further, but if you can't, don't worry, stay where you are. And inhale, exhale, come back around. Right, we're going to flip over onto our back. First thing we're going to do is going to bend our knees, feet are into the mat. And what we want to do is we want to tilt our hips, so our back's flat on the mat, and then lift them back up. So tilt, pull your core in, come back up. So we're pulling our belly button down to the floor, tilt our hips, and then you let them go and up. Let's get a little bit of movement in our lower spine. We always do a little bit of this. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Then from there, we're going to tilt our hips, squeeze our glutes, and slowly lift up into a bridge position, and slowly come back down. Again, bring it up into that untilted, come all the way up, and back down. Make sure you can feel it in your glutes, your bum, as you're lifting up. We don't want to pull up through our quads, through our hips. We're going to push ourselves up from the ground. Again, use that little hip tilt at the bottom each time, just to move that lower spine, move those lower vertebrae around. Up, all the way up. All the way up and back down. And on our next one, we're going to hold it up there. Holding it 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it back down. All right, you're going to stack one ankle on one leg on your bent knee. Lift up, hands in between the legs, and just pull in towards yourself. You should feel this down the outside leg, down the glutes. If you want to add a little hamstring stretch into it, you can lift your leg up towards the ceiling. You can point your toe towards you, get your calf in as well. We hold that there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Down, swap over to the opposite side. Again, lift up, hands in between legs. Just pull in there, get yourself comfortable first. And extend the other leg up towards the ceiling. Pull in a little bit closer. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, drop it down. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together again. Okay, knees are out wide. And we're going to push up and lower. So our knees don't come up at all as we do this, and we're using our glutes to lift up and lower. Keeping our core really tight, breathing through each one. Up, back down, up, back down. So we don't want our knees coming up like this and back down. We're keeping them out the whole time. Using some of our outer muscles to lift ourselves up and back down, up and back down. Go for 4, 3, 2, and next we're going to hold it up again. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. From there, let's bring our knees up 90-degree angles and our hips 90-degree angles at our knees. We give you 2 options here. So make sure your back's flat on the mat, so the back shouldn't rise. You can either come down, tap your toe and back up, tap your toe and back up, or if you can, come all the way out, tap the heel and back up. Whichever one you're doing, your back shouldn't rise off the mat while you're doing this. So we're really focusing on strong all the way out, back in, breathe through each one. Exhale as we lift out. Inhale as we bring it back in. Whichever way we're doing this, our back does not come off the mat. If your back comes off the mat, your abs aren't engaged, keep it down. 4, 3, 2, and one last one. And back up. Okay. We're going to flip over onto our knees. So, one leg forward, one leg back. We're going to squeeze our glutes from behind, so squeeze our bum. And we're just going to push forward as far as we can. Knee over the toe while keeping the foot flat, so we don't want to be like this. And we also want to stay up tall. We're not leaning over. We're just sitting in that stretch. We can go a little bit further too. As the muscle opens up, don't force it again. Just sitting down as low as you can. Again, it can go a little bit further too. If you can't, don't worry, just stay where you are. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Off the opposite side. Okay. Squeeze. Knee over toe. Okay, make sure front foot is flat and upper body is upright. From there, if you can drop a little bit lower, do. Again, if you can, do, but remember, don't worry, if it's too uncomfortable, don't do it. You don't want to force anything here. I'm going to hold that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, bring it back up. We're going to stand up. Interlock our fingers, point our back. Put our shoulder blades together and just lift up as high as we can. Just go chest forward and keep your head up. Inhale, exhale, lift a little bit higher if you can. Don't worry if you can't. And again, once more, so you can go a little higher. And let it go. We're going to interlock our fingers, push them as far apart as we can. Now this time, drop our head. And all across the back of the shoulder. From there, right up towards the ceiling. Lean your body out to one side. Stretch all down the side there. Bring it back to the other side. Lean out to the other. Back to center. Let it go. And you're done. Well done.